Up the horse.
Slow
Hello.
down. What the fuck is your problem?
What means what's my problem?
Yeah, I fucking thought it was Ben. Why did you turn around?
I just saw horses and people busy, so I moved away.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. I think me and you need to have a conversation. Don't you?
Yeah, that's why I telegrammed you.
Terrific. Well, if you don't mind, I'm gonna get on your horse. And Berlin, I'll see you later.
Yeah. See you later.
Why don't you take us to a spot, Bethany? Why don't you take us upriver somewhere?
Over where?
Take us upriver.
So, send me a telegram saying you set something up. You haven't responded back in a while.
Yeah. I will say I wanted to get it done a lot faster, but I've quite a lot going on at the moment. Pretty sure you've heard about it.
Yeah, I've heard plenty.
You know what? Limp Panya in will do. Why don't we go and stop in there?
Alright. Yeah? Saloon fine?
That's fine by me.
Well, it's not how I expected to run into you, but
What was that?
well, I was waiting for a telegram. But can't say my patience was, well, too great on the matter. Especially hearing Amberlynn saying some things she was saying.
What was she saying?
Oh, trying to say I was a rat. Saying something about going to the law office to talk with my new friends. I mean, I would have shot her down right then and there, but she was high as a fucking kite. And I've heard she's been talking to you a lot. Helping you with things.
Like what? Seems like you know a lot, Bethany.
I always know a lot, Growler. Just helped you with Charles and Zoe.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did you really? Help me with Charles and Zoe.
No, Amberlynn helped you with Charles and Zoe.
With what?
When you took them hostage from Blackwater there. Took them up to north somewhere of Saint Denis. North of Saint Denis. I think it was Ansburg or somewhere up there. I don't know. I forgot the fucking story, but
Why would you know that?
because I know things, Growler.
Right, you know things.
Well, let's not play stupid here. You know I talked to Charles and Zoe.
I am playing stupid, but now I'm pretty straightforward. I'm
Okay.
just seeing what you're going to do. Not or do. Tell me. Because you're right. We ain't playing stupid. You know I know a lot of things also.
Hmm.
So, how about we fucking don't worry about Amberlynn. And we talk about what we really know what both of us should be talking about. You say you know things. And yet somehow you always seem to be in the right place at the right time, don't you, Bethany? Why is that?
Because, I'm good at what I do, I guess.
Good at what you do. So why would Bedlam want to get involved with Fort Mercer business when Every time I talked about Bedlam, I used to hold you in high regard, like I told you in Sisika when we had that conversation. I had respect for you, because I like how you do things. You're not like other outfits. That's why I had so much respect for you. So it caught me off guard,
Ooh.
quite shocked, really, Beth, on why you told St. John and Winners where we were that day in the cave, and why you were following us when you seen us take them from Blackwater. Because I also had people following us, just in case we were being watched. And they were relaying everything to me. And you know whose name kept coming up? Beth. Every telegram. You know, most of my telegrams lately have been about you.
Oh God, usually I love the attention, Growler, but I saw you guys taking Charles and Zoe from Blackwater, yeah. And we left Blackwater and we went to the city. And then I seen you there, actually at the telegrams. Assume that's where you were, and then, well, I didn't know where you went after that because, like I said, Zoe and Charles told me you took them up north somewhere, but that was after the fact. I'm actually around a lot, all the time. People somehow are surprised when I see things. It's bizarre. But I'd be lying to you if I said I didn't give a shit about Zoe and Charles, but I don't give a shit about them enough to defend them or help them in a fight or anything like that. The way that happened that day is apparently you took their friend from them, and this is what I learned afterwards anyways, because the day of, Charles just asked me if I'd seen you, and I said yes, up in Roanoke, and then they fucked off to go find you. But afterwards I learned you took their friend and you wanted to kill him in front of him or make him kill him or some grand show, so it sounded like you want to be found anyways. And you got what you wished for, and you got to kill his friend in front of them. So what is it exactly, Growler, that you're upset about? Because no law showed up from what I heard.
Well, see, the problem is, Beth, it's the fact that you are relaying things to St. John and Winners. You see, the thing is, I had a suspicion that it was you that tipped them off, but I couldn't really prove it.
No, you just needed to ask, Growler.
I see, I was quite busy that day, but it was actually Zoe Winners that told me. She let it slip, but I'm pretty sure you already knew that. Pretty sure she would have told you.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah. You know, she also did tell me that you were quite close. She also told me that she is trying to help and save you. You know, it
Yeah.
just didn't catch me off guard. It also caught Seraphine and Sax off guard. And they were the ones that asked, well, why are you doing that, Winners?
Zoe is a hopeful little soul, though. I wasn't wanted for about a week or something after I got out of Siska, and I rode around with her and Charles out of complete boredom. And, I mean, you know, the typical, do you like round shit? Zoe has an idea that she can do that. For me, it's just a biding time and a boredom thing, using people for entertainment, if anything, but she can have her hopes. That doesn't make them facts.
Interesting. So you do realise how I would have reacted, how I will react to all this, right? Like I said,
Yeah.
I'm pretty straightforward.
Yeah, that's one thing I've always liked about you, Growler. You don't beat around the bush. You're a straight shot. I don't think I'm any different in that regard.
Yeah, I will agree with you on that.
Now, when Charles asked me where you were that day, kind of explained the situation and that he wasn't law and he wasn't planning to grab them. And he asked if I'd seen you, and I told him yeah, up in Roanoke. That wasn't a quick answer. I thought about it a second and I realized, oh, well, sounds like you were gonna meet up with them anyways. And honestly, I honestly couldn't give less of a fuck at the time, and maybe I shouldn't have, but I did. And I'm not gonna say I regret it or anything, because it sounds like you came out on top anyways. Like I knew you probably would, fighting a bunch of civilians. Didn't think you needed the help of a hushed mouth to deal with people that aren't gonna hunt you back. That's what's nice about fucking with civilians, Growler. They're just self-defense mongrels. Not like another gang, where the hunt is mutual.
Yet I quite enjoy the hunt.
As do I.
See, because of you giving that information to them, you ruined quite a lot of things for a lot of people. And I'm not just talking about Fort Mercer. That's the problem. You see, we had a whole fucking plan. Oh, we had a whole plan. And it was all ruined within a few hours because you couldn't keep your mouth shut.
Hmm.
So that just didn't affect Fort Mercer, Beth. You've affected a lot of people by doing what you did.
I can
So that's a
understand that.
problem.
But again, I can't say my heart bleeds for the situation. It's a bunch of fucking civilians. What kind of theater show are you wanting to do with them? That matters so greatly. Actually, you don't even have to answer that. It doesn't matter. Your business on that is, in fact, your business. But Charles helped me with something. I owed him one. So I said where you were. I mean, I knew where that could lead, Growler. I'm not a fucking idiot. I know how delicate things can be for us criminals. When plans go awry or people get involved in things you really don't want them involved in. I get it. I made a choice there. But I don't owe Charles anymore, and for me, it wasn't a regret. Now, yeah, if I pissed off a bunch of people, I mean, that sucks, I guess. But again, I don't see the drive people do in going after civilians, making making it seem so dangerous when all they can really do is defend themselves. I can't say I've ever cared, Growler.
But yeah, you were sitting there, laughing and joking about it, thinking that you somehow have helped the situation.
I'm not joking about it. I doubt laughter is the correct word, but I'm not gonna lie to you and say I'm beaten up about it, Growler. I know what it's like to have plans ruined. I mean, a fair few of mine have been ruined, but really nothing I could do about it now. And like I said, in the moment, it sounded like you were wanting to put on a show and torment him with the death of his friend, and, well, didn't know the rest of the story either, but again, it was... I figured, what is two civilians and some bullshit gonna do to you guys? And yeah, it sounds like it ruined a bit of theatrics on your side, but I knew you could handle it. And I wanted to have Charles paid back for his favor to me, because I don't like owing people. But I know we're all a little selfish in doing what's good for us, without really caring about the others. I mean, that's what kind of makes us us, I guess. And you have the freedom to react and respond however you see fit, just as I have freedom to react in accordance with that. Now, I'm not one to want to go on a spree of blood and death for the likes of Zoe and Charles and some fucking tip-off that led to a ruined plan, but I believe I'll leave that up to you. I say this as if I don't already know the answer, but I do like hearing someone say what's on their mind without me having to fill in the blanks, Growler.
You know, part of me feels like
Like what? Oh shit.
you know, we also did hear something else, actually, that I was always meant to bring it up to you.
I'm an open book.
Yeah, let's see if you'll fill in my chapter of my book. I've been hearing quite lately that you ain't really the biggest fan of me. Why is that?
Well, I've never been the biggest fan of being ignored, to be honest. And, well, this bullshit with Zoe and Charles and your plan with their friend happened a very long while ago, and I knew you had my telegram, but then you run around asking questions about me, and then Dazza shows up asking the same fucking questions, you know.
Well, that's his own man, Beth. I don't control him.
No, but I know you're friends. The West tend to stick together.
It's like I know you're friends with St. John and Winners.
Friends is a strong
I
word.
don't. Well, St. John and Winners seem to throw it around quite a lot. Like you're singing Kumbaya around the fucking campfire.
Zoe and Charles doesn't know what friendship is. That's their fucking problem. Friendship means I will shoot someone for you, I will die for you, I will do what I need to. Their friendship
That I will
is
tell you
conditional.
information. Like I said, I don't control Dazza. Whatever he wants to do, he can do. Think you'd be a fool if you tried to control a man like him. Yeah, we're friends. It's like you are friends. He wants to act on something, so be it. I ain't gonna stop him. Nor am I gonna ask him to do something for Fort Mercer. Because we deal with our own shit.
To answer your question, lately, no, Growler, I haven't been a fan of you because, as I said, you've always been a straight shooter, right? You have a problem, we talk. You know, you get your shit off your chest or whatever needs to be said, but I don't know. Hearing you asking all these questions about me, asking me to reach out to you, and I've telegrammed you before and you've telegrammed me. I knew you had my telegram. I didn't like the posturing happening. The I'll talk to you later, I'll set up something soon later bit when I hear and see you around constantly.
Yeah, a
I
lot of
love
people do.
attention, Growler.
I know you do, partner, because you wouldn't open your fucking mouth if you didn't otherwise.
Oh, yeah. You love attention too.
You know, truth be told, no, I don't. I don't like my name being out there. I don't like being in newspapers, being in the mouth of others. It's not that hard. You can ask a lot of people that tell you the same. If I had my way, I would be the leader that would be the silent type, not in the spotlight. That's how I like to do things. Yeah, my actions will obviously say otherwise. That's how I would prefer it to be. But unfortunately, you don't get stuff like that in this world.
I have to disagree with you on that one, Growler. You might not want people talking shit and spreading your business around, but I'm sure you would not hate people saying Growler is running Mercer and they're a strong gang. Stay away from them. Don't fuck with them. Yada yada. Everyone likes being talked about until the things being talked about is, well, someone's personal business. But if someone's telling people, warning them of your gang and the dangers it presents, I mean, I I'm gonna have to call your bluff on that one, saying you don't like that.
You can call the bluff all you want, like I said. All you have to do is go around and ask. See, it's not Growler's gang. It's Fort Mercer. I ain't the only one that has bleeded for that place. They all have. When law bring it up that it's Growler's gang, I stop them in their track. Other outfits, civilians, anybody that wants to say it. Everybody has done their part in turning Fort Mercer in what it is today. Quite frankly, I could walk away from it tomorrow, and it would still be the way it is. I can't walk away. Because I keep getting pulled into shit that I shouldn't be getting pulled into.
Oh, sometimes I feel you open doors and walk in willingly, Growler.
Well, do you ever hear me saying this is Growler's outfit?
No, I do agree with you on that front. You sound like you've you got a way you do things and a way Mercer does things, and I won't deny it sounds like that part at least is accurate. Just as well, every gang has a way of doing things, and I do respect you as a, well, what you've done with Mercer, what all the people I guess down there has done, but I got my own shit going on too, and yeah, sometimes it's gonna lead to some complications. Why I don't like owing people favors. But when I owe someone something, I have to keep my word. So once you stop giving your word, keeping it, I mean, you're not really worth anything. So unfortunately, that's just how that domino got knocked over. But again, I was very aware of who you are as a man. I don't know you well, Growler, but I know you don't deal with shit. But neither do I. So I figured if you were gonna get mad, if anyone was gonna get mad, we would deal with it. But it wasn't gonna stop me from keeping my word. That was so cute. Oh, so where does that leave us, Growler?
You know, Bethany,
Mm-hmm.
if you were in my shoes and you had someone else ruin everything that you planned for months, for it all to be thrown away within hours because someone couldn't keep their mouth shut, how would you react to that? I want to see what the great leader of Bedlam, what would she do? Because whether you like it or not, you gave out valuable information. And in our work, in our way of life, some people have a word for that.
Mm. That over fucking used thing that's supposed to be one thing. Yeah.
Gonna be honest with you. Do believe that you would speak the law? Probably not. No, I wouldn't. But you have spoken, Beth. You have spoken to two people that you know very well with their situation on who they used to be and what they've been doing. Specifically St. John.
Everyone is under this impression that I'm good friends with them and I know so much about them, which I know enough, but at the time when Charles gave me his word law wouldn't be involved and he was practically begging me and I said where you guys were up in Roanoke. At the time I didn't see any issue with it. Now afterwards, knowing Zoe and Charles and how they use people and, well, how conditional their friendships are to the ones they claim to be loyal to. At the time, I knew they weren't going to go to law. And at the time, I knew that I wouldn't be with this fucking rat bullshit. But, to answer your earlier question, I never said you don't have a right to be angry. I did stick my nose in your business, indirectly or directly. And if it was me, I would just be as angry as you. Now, I wouldn't be in that situation because I don't really deal with civilians. Not in a big way as that. And honestly, I don't even care when they send tips or anything else because they are pathetic. And they can't even hunt me. There's no fun in any of that, dealing with them in any capacity. So I can't speak on that if I was in your shoes. But I can speak on if someone stuck their nose in my business. Yeah. You damn right. You have every right to be angry about that. As I would be. I guess the question is, are you willing to go through the headache and the trouble of enacting that anger out over the likes of Zoe and Charles, or not? God, I hate how similar we are. Pisses me off.
You know, it quite upsets me a bit too. I think we are very similar. I don't give a damn. Civilian cell. Give information, send tips. I mean, if you were going down every civilian, there'd be fucking nobody left. I don't give a damn about that. That is not why I took him. But I do have a problem when another outlaw starts speaking when they shouldn't. Now that is different. So instead of you telling them that you've seen me, why didn't you just reach out to me and say, oh, I've seen so-and-so here and there? Like I said, I've never given you a problem or a reason for you to do something like that. Nor have you ever given me a reason to do anything.
No, but again, that was not to your detriment, Growler, as much as it did affect you. Again, I owed Charles a favor, and I wanted it out of the way. And yeah, I was ignorant to the plans afoot. But, I'm really big on the reason behind something not matter. The outcome is what matters. The reason I did what I did, the reason you did what you did is moot points. The end result is what matters. Because the end result is I fucked up your plans. And my end result is I no longer owed Charles a favor. I didn't think about any plans or anything for you. I didn't owe you any favors. In fact, I did warn you that the law were in the area because there was a posse running around like fucking chickens with their heads cut off. So I
But you
found out
did.
that was over some other fucking thing.
That's why I was even more confused and shocked. That you gave me that tip. And yet you're still doing what you did. So that's why I was even more confused. You know, even my worst enemy, I would never speak anything. Ever hand them over. Ever send tips or tell anybody else. I thought you would have known that, Beth. Been around so long, having the reputation that you have. Anybody be a fool if they didn't think that you had quite a reputation about you.
Oh, I love Growler.
But what you did, and how you did it, and how many people you affected, we can't let that slide. And nor am I gonna let it slide. And are you telling people that you're not a fan of me because I didn't reach out to you? Fucking grow up, partner. You're a grown woman. I'm sure you know the situation Fort Mercer is in with some folk. The whole damn crossing knows. But that ain't gonna stop me from doing what I need to do. Nor do I need fucking 5 people behind me to do it.
No, that's fair, Growler. Like I said, the reaching out to me, that wasn't the only thing. Like, yeah, I'm a petty bitch, Growler. That's where you and I differ a lot. I am a vindictive little petty, immature brat. I've been told such plenty of times. But hearing Amberlynn calling me a rat, and knowing she probably was spouting that shit because of you, because, I mean, the last time I seen Amberlynn, she hated me because I beat her up and this stuff.
Hello?
You wanted?
Nope, but those aren't law.
Who are they then?
Limehouse?
Who?
Limehouse?
Who the fuck is that? Interesting.
They'll introduce themselves if they wish.
How's it going?
Hi, JC. You
Am I
guys just
interrupting something?
a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, partner.
Oh, alright.
Yeah,
I'm
if you
just-
guys have business around here, just come back later if you can, JC.
No, we're just looking for some people.
Ah, okay.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
Hello.
Hi. Sorry. Just another gang out east, Growler.
Yeah, that's why I don't know them. Don't really pay a lot of attention to the East unless I have to. So, you were saying?
Sorry, I need a drink of water. My throat's getting dry up.
You know, go ahead. Like you were saying, you were petty.
Oh, right, yes. I was on a bit of a roll there.
Yeah, you were.
Fuck, what was I saying about? Because I know I'm a petty bitch, but I forgot my point I was trying to make.
Last I heard was petty, and then they showed up shouting hello.
Yeah. No, oh, that's what I was saying. I'm a petty bitch, and I hate it when when I see an obvious move of, I'll get to you when I get to you. I guess. There was that, sure. But that was not why I was going around in any capacity. And the fact that, I don't even know where you would hear that, because I literally said, Growler's looking for me, and I'm getting fucking sick of the, telegram and then wait a week bullshit. And it was pissing me off. But
What do you mean, where I wouldn't have heard it? Heard what?
you said I was going around talking about you, but the only thing I said is I was getting tired of waiting for you to respond.
Yeah. I actually only got told it yesterday.
Oh my fuck, it's so... Who the fuck is that guy?
You know, is this a common trend, theme in the East? Is this what a lot of Eastern gangs do?
You know,
Who the fuck is that?
Hello, Growler.
hi,
It's
Bluff.
fucking... It's Bluff.
Hello. And also other members of my gang. What's going
What you
on?
looking at?
We're having
Welcome
a
to Limpany.
bit
Let's
of a
take this somewhere else. Beth,
Oh, hello.
What?
Howdy.
we're having a discussion, fellas. So
Oh.
my people-
Okay. See you later.
Limpany is a busy place, Growler.
Yeah. It sure is.
There.
Bye,
See you
Bluff.
around.
Bye, Lynn.
So long.
Last time I seen that busy was about almost a year ago when a man named Pavel ran it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, Limpany, I don't go there often, but every time I do, well, I mean, people run and shine and shit through there as well. There's a camp up here. I don't think anyone comes here. Anyways. Fuck.
Sure you don't want to look around in case another fucking gang pops out?
Yeah, wouldn't be the case. I'm a petty bitch, and yeah, that shit pissed me off. But honestly, the thing that got me agitated, angry, to the point I was gonna fucking slit fucking her throat and pull her tongue out through the opening and then ride down to Mercer and ask you directly what the fuck was going on, but I was being told to stay calm, was when Amber Lynn was alluding to me being a fucking rat. Now there's a lot of things. Like I said, yeah, I can normally stick out of my nose out of other people's business, sure, but yeah, in this situation, definitely did. But, I will not stand for being a rat, and for me, I mean, that alone is worth blood. Now, Amber Lynn is the one who said it, but I wanted to ask you if you were spouting that shit to her and her high ass was off gallivanting, saying it to any ear that would open its fucking hole to her. Considering I keep seeing you together, but hearing you don't get along or aren't friends. Odd fact.
You have seen us together.
Weren't you just
Where
there
might that be?
together?
Yeah, that is the first time I have been with her in months. She ain't the only one that doesn't like Amberlyn. I don't care for Amberlyn. I was actually getting information from Amberlyn when you rode up. I couldn't give a damn what you do to her. No, she didn't hear from me.
Well, that
Because
is
if
the
she's
thing.
been saying it for months, she definitely couldn't have heard it from me.
No, she hasn't been saying it for months. This was actually the day you sent me a telegram. I had gone to sleep, and I guess you sent a telegram after I'd gone to sleep. But earlier that day is when I ran into her spouting her rat shit. Now, I don't do... This is where I'm really happy. I keep my nose out of everyone's fucking business, Growler, because there's only one thing I've done lately that is even at all questionable, and it is paying Charles back for helping me by telling him where to find you. That is the only fucking thing I've done, which means that is the only way someone would even assume that type of, I want to say insult, but I know a lot of people view tipping someone off like that. Well, it wasn't even really a tip, because he asked me and I said it, but again, semantics.
Amberlynn didn't hear from me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why she's doing it, nor do I care why she's doing it. It's no secret that the two of us don't get on. I have shot her before, so I do not care for her.
Unless you told someone about your struggles with me or your issues with me, whatever, and then she heard it from them and yada yada yada, the dominoes fall as they may. But like I said, that had to start somewhere, Growler.
Yeah, it did have to start somewhere. And like I said, I had my suspicions, but I had it confirmed from winners. And that's why I start putting the pressure on. Because that is quite a big accusation. And if you don't have the full information, you know as well as I what that can do. Why Amberlynn is calling you that hasn't came from me. And I will give you my word on that, but it still isn't going to change anything towards me and you.
No, definitely not. I think we're just trying to get some facts straight. But again, reason matter little, and result is still the same.
You can do whatever the fuck you want, Amberlynn.
No.
I don't give a damn. But I guess you're just gonna have to find out.
I guess so.
Guess you'll have to do a bit of digging yourself.
I don't need to find out where the squeak originated. I just need to kill each squeak until it all stops. Like I did with Voss and Morty and all them fucking squeaks. Really no point in following it. Trying to figure out all the details and play fucking politics about it. Anyone who breathes the word at me and thinks that way are my enemies. I don't much care why they think that way. I don't much care what their fucking opinion is on it. I'm not no rat. I don't go through the lengths I do to kill law and fuck with them and live the life I do to be known as such. And anyone who breathes that in my direction, I will end mercilessly. So I'm glad, though, that it's not you that originated from, but we still have our own problems, obviously.
No, we do. Like I said to you, I don't think you would go and speak to law.
Not even on a bad day.
No. So I've no idea where she got it from. But now we're going off topic.
Mm-hmm.
You said you stamp out the squeaks. I guess I got my own squeak to stamp out.
Well,
See, you've got a sword arm.
I do.
I know you're capable of using it.
As I know you're capable of using yours.
No matter what happens here today, I ain't guaranteeing that some more stuff will happen in the future.
I can guarantee you, Growler, that regardless of what happens today, things will happen in the future.
Well, we ain't all that hard to find.
Nor are we.
Well, that's good to know. I guess we're gonna have ourselves a good old-fashioned shootout.
Guess so.
I hope you're fucking ready.
Ready as I ever could be.
Oh, fuck.
I hate this. Alright, fuck it, I'll follow you in. Growler! Growler! I hope this is worth it, Growler. I hope this is worth it to you, Growler. Right here, buddy.
Yeah. What the fuck you doing?
Oh, getting the high ground, huh?
Fine.
Whatever you need. You're gonna need all the help you can get, Growler. High ground now, army later.
We don't need any high ground. Fucking help.
Yeah, be careful up there, old man. You're gonna slip.
Oh, you see ya. Oh, the fuck. Your fucking leg. Take off a hand. Let me shoot your shooting at.
That would definitely give you the advantage you need.
Maybe I'll knock out one of them TTRs. That'd be from Darwin.
Oh, getting me to stop talking, that's gonna be your biggest struggle. I'm not gonna be like Zoe and Charles, Growler. You might enjoy hunting when the hunt goes your way.
Truth be told, I enjoy hunting somebody.
Well, that's where we're similar.
Very similar. Maybe the bigger, more of a thrill.
I heard you almost got your friend Rabbit killed. You're gonna do that again, aren't you?
You almost got rabbit kill.
Every bad choice you make, Growler, is gonna get your friends killed.
Every choice I've made has made everybody stronger. Everybody.
Well, good. Then you might actually stand a chance against us. Every gang we have fucking had to deal with, laying on the ground at some point.
Oh, fucking outlaws now. What they're risking.
You know, that's one thing I'm happy about is I know you're a skilled Growler and you might get a few shots in. But where's the fun in fighting someone who doesn't know how to fight?
Come on, Bethany.
Why don't you get off that little rock of yours, Growler?
Let's see. This is more of your territory. Obese. Am I out of my depth?
Oh, don't sell yourself short. The one thing I'm not gonna do is underestimate you.
Now it's quite a shame I had to come to this.
It is, ain't it?
Quite a shame. Think we could have done some good things together. Could have benefited.
Ooh. That's Sting Growler.
Is that fair? Is that fair?
Oh yeah, no, felt great.
Sure, I'll tell you more. Now, listen, if any bullets are gonna go into that tree, one's gonna bound the fucking hit you.
That or you'll take the tree down. But you're right.
Which tree does she go to next? There we go.
Where are you running to, Growler? Trying to find some cover?